Okay, everyone, I'm back. Trying to keep these short and sweet so that I can get them to a place where you guys can review them more than once. So I want to welcome everybody as you come. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to jump on so that you can get this information. And we're going to talk about adrenal glands. So welcome everyone. I'm waiting to see people pop on. I can't see the bottom of my screen, so we'll see. Welcome everyone. Can you guys all see me really well? Just making sure that everyone's able to get back on. Give you that time. We are going to talk about adrenals and weight loss, and this is a subject I'm extremely passionate about. A lot of it is because it's something that I personally struggle with. I'm a type A personality, and I know that's probably not a good thing, but I am a passionate person, and when I get excited about things, it's contagious, and so I guess that's a good thing. And so the adrenal glands are an amazing thing in our body, and they're probably they are a gland that gets hit the hardest from environmental toxins, from stress, a lot of different things. And so you want to maintain healthy adrenal glands. Now when your adrenals don't work, let me just tell you a few of the symptoms that you'll see when you have that. You're going to usually see a lot of fatigue. A lot of people are very tired when their adrenals aren't functioning properly. They don't sleep well. They wake up a lot in the middle of the night. That's very common. And especially even as on the last one we talked about cortisol being too high, when you burn out the adrenals, your cortisol levels actually become too low. And when they come too low, you're extremely tired, but you can't sleep. And then of course you have to work with the doctor. And this is something, again, I've personally experienced where I've actually had to go on cortisol for a short period of time to bring my adrenals back up into normal function, and then switch over to an adrenal support. And so the adrenal glands play a very important role. Some other symptoms that you'll see is when your adrenals, and I see this a lot in the fitness industry, when people over exercise and burn up their adrenals, their body will pad up. They've taken their calories too low, they've over exercised, and they've just burned that gland out. We don't realize that the adrenals make estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. So when you fry that gland, it affects your hormones greatly. So you're going to see low libido, you're going to see thinning of hair, you're going to see a lot of different things when you have an adrenal issue. So you want to take care of the adrenals. Now, if you're a person that exercises, and we're talking years of experience of working with fitness people, if you're not on an adrenal support, you are going to hit a wall. Usually it takes about 1.5 years, sometimes 2 years. But they usually do. They burn up their adrenals, and then they start gaining body fat like crazy, and they haven't changed anything. And it's because it's the body's protection mechanism. And I've seen this over and over again. And so you want to take care of that gland. It's so important. And so there are a lot of different ways that you can do this. Now, there was a study that was done on athletes where they used the adaptogen Sazandra. Sazandra is, I love it. It's one of my favorite adaptogens, but it's really great, research shows, for helping the body to restore cortisol levels after training. Now, when you start working out, your cortisol levels automatically go up. That's just the natural reaction that happens. The name of the game is as soon as you're completed, you want those cortisol levels to drop into normal range as fast as they can, because as long as the body's releasing that cortisol, that helps with fat. So if your adrenals are not dropping into normal range quickly, what happens if they're taking too long to come down or a slower rate, that cortisol is being excreted and you're getting extra insulin, and it's going to slow down weight loss, fat loss, those kinds of things. So again, to me, anyone that exercises, has any kind of stress in their life, and I just think the way life is, everyone should be on an adrenal support. There are so many benefits to it. The one that I've really liked at the moment is called Best Health, and it's called Adrenal Performance Plus. It's a combination of some really good adaptogen blend. So the beauty of adaptogens, I love adaptogens. I use them in formulations all the time. Adaptogens are great because what they do is they're designed to balance. That's their role. They balance. And so if you have something that's too low, it helps bring it up to balance, or if it's too high, it helps to bring it down to balance. And so it's a balancing, they're balancing tools. And so using an adaptogen blend is some great ways of helping to keep the adrenals healthy. This one I've liked. I've used a lot of different ones. This one I felt really, really good on, and it's something I take every day. I take one around 10 a.m. in the morning, and it carries me through the day, and I feel great. And so it's something that I highly recommend. So if you're struggling with energy, you're not losing weight as very well, if you exercise, you really, really need to be on an adrenal support. Okay, and you know what, guys? I will post a picture of this with the back of it on my Facebook page, my fan page, and that way you can, if for some reason you can't find it online, you can look at the formulation and find something close to it. And that will help you to find something that will work for you. But I don't know anyone right now that can't benefit from an adaptogen blend. There are numerous parts of the body that it works on beyond the adrenals. And so if you're, like I said, if you have a hectic life, a stressful life, and I really don't know anyone personally, and I know a lot of people that don't. Everybody seems to be struggling with this. It's just the world we live in. So the more that you can balance that, it's more important. And again, if your adrenals aren't balanced and you're not going to sleep well, you cannot lose weight if you're not sleeping. So if you are trying to lose weight and you're staying up late and getting up early and you're only getting like 3 or 4 hours of sleep at night, you are not going to lose the weight that you want to lose. You have to make sure that you're sleeping. Sleep is vital for good health. And again, it's that 10 to 2. So if you're a night owl, you might think about changing some of your lifestyle so that you're going to bed earlier and getting up earlier. And you will see better results with your weight, your quality of life, how you look and feel. And that's what it's about. As I look around at people and, I think, I'm part of that baby boomer generation where, we're not anxious to let go of our youth, and yet most of us are very stressed. We don't get the sleep that we need, and that tremendously affects your quality of life and the way you look. For me personally, quality of life will always trump the way I look. If I don't feel good, it doesn't matter what you look like. And all the money in the world cannot buy good health, and so you want to take care of your health. Another thing too about the adrenals that's really, really important and why you want to take care of them is when you tax them for a long period of time, you have to remember it's part of the endocrine system. The endocrine system is a very intricate system, and everything is tied together. So when the adrenals start to go down and fail, it's not like the body looks and goes, oh, there goes the adrenals, and doesn't worry about it. The body will shift and compensate, trying to support that system. So many times when I see people that are having thyroid issues, usually they started out with an adrenal, because adrenals usually are the first to go, thyroid follows after. So if you're someone that struggles with any kind of thyroid issue, again, an adrenal support would help you a lot. And so you may find some benefits from doing that. But again, back to weight loss, it is really, really important to make sure that you're supporting that gland. You will have greater results and you'll feel better overall. So that is my little spiel on adrenals. I've actually done some intricate ones that you can find on the KimberlyPlan.com. So I do a big thing on adrenals. I have 2 blogs that I've written on my website on adrenal and cortisol, the stress of life. That is a great article because it tells you the different stages of it, so you can read that. You can find that on my website, uniquehealthandwellness.com. So if you want more information, you can do that. So I'm going to wrap this up for today, guys, and I will post pictures immediately on my fan page on this product, this adrenal product, and also on the phosphatidylserine that I suggested on the last Periscope. I look forward to seeing you guys, and I hope everyone's having a great day. Thanks for joining me.